PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the afternoon Weather Extreme video. This is for Monday, the 10th day of December. Alabama in record heat. Much of the nation in the midst of a nasty ice storm. It is quite a tale of two weather regimes across the country. Let's go to some Skycam shots today. And why not start with Gulf Shores? I mean, come on. It's around 80 degrees over parts of Alabama. Just absolutely amazing. Be a great day to be down there. Up at Mount Cheahaw. Temperatures way up in the 70s on Alabama's highest mountain. That's about 2,400 feet above sea level there. And you can see the sky mostly sunny. But here's the big problem. Again, we look at Lake Katoma as seen from the Coleman Skycam, and that lake is just simply drying up. And that's the primary water source for the city of Coleman and parts of Coleman County. So we really need the rain badly. Well, there's what we got this afternoon, a whopper of a storm back in the southwest United States, a southwest flow across the great southern plains. And southwest flow, shallow cold air, that's problematic. And we've got a major ice storm out there. First off, the temperatures, you can see the incredible thermal contrast on either side of that front. Temperatures are close to 80 here over central Alabama. And you cross the front, you've got readings at or below freezing over Oklahoma. And the front is lined up from roughly a point just west of Nashville down to a point south of Memphis. Memphis sitting in the 40s right now. But it's not going to budge. It is parallel to the upper air winds. And there's a look at the incredible ice storm area. The counties in dark blue, that is the ice storm warning. Parts of North Texas around Wichita Falls, back up to Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Kansas City, St. Louis, and Chicago. And that's what we've got out there. Thanks to many of our readers of the blog for sending in photographs, and just amazing. I understand that the Tulsa airport is shut down. At least 13 deaths are blamed on this, and I'm afraid millions are going to be without power before it's all said and done. It is nasty. So we can be thankful for what we've got. And speaking of warm weather type systems, look at this, a tropical type system that's northeast of Puerto Rico. The Hurricane Center watching that carefully. Some chance it could become a tropical storm or a subtropical storm. Of course, water up here is way too cool for that to be an issue, but out there the water's still warm enough for some organization in the short term. Always something interesting about the weather. Well, let's go through model output. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at noon tomorrow. At 500 millibars, that warm 588 ridge covers the southeast. So again, we will be warm and dry. Wednesday, the trough begins to weaken a bit. Still, though, the ridge hangs on. Will be dry Wednesday. And then Thursday, it lifts out in a weakened state. And at the surface on Thursday, the primary batch of showers at midday is still off to the west, just entering northwest Alabama, so it looks like we'll have a chance of showers Thursday afternoon and Thursday night. Still not expecting a lot of rain here. A quarter inch or so, and that's not going to help a whole lot. And then Friday, colder air pushes in from the north. That's at 1,032 millibar high. That's west of Minneapolis, St. Paul. And considering the trajectory of that air coming over the ice and snowpack up there, I think it will be considerably colder than guidance. And, of course, also the cold air will be very shallow. So we might not get out of the 40s on Friday. And there's a look at Saturday starting off the weekend. Another strong system rotating through in the upper air. The air is dry, so we don't expect any rain with that feature. It looks like the rain on Saturday will be mainly over the southern quarter of the state, but that will send a fresh shot of cold air down here. And for sure, that looks like a day where we're not going to get out of the 40s. And that'll be a radical change from the 70s of late. And then Sunday looks like a dry and cool day. Looks like we'll be well below freezing Sunday morning, then warm up to the 50s by Sunday afternoon. Week from today, Monday of next week, the 17th. You know, for a while, the GFS had in its camp this big rain event on December 17th. Well, got a little vortex around Chicago, but that's not going to do any good because the air is dry. So for the moment, it looks like Monday of next week will stay dry. Next decent crack at rain a couple of days later. This is the 19th of December. Nice-looking shortwave rotating through here with hopefully some rain, but understand the confidence is certainly low, and this is certainly voodoo land. And a peek at Christmas Eve, well, boy, wouldn't that be something if that worked out. A huge trough off to the west, and that would suggest a major Christmas Eve rain event here. and a major Christmas Eve snowstorm for Dallas-Fort Worth. But remember, this is absolute science fiction, and more than likely this is going to be gone on the next run. Then for Christmas Day, system lifts out, turns colder, maybe a few flurries in the backside, but once again, more than likely that will be long gone by the time we talk again tomorrow morning, as you know how fickle this thing can be in the longer ranges. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. That's AlabamaWX.com if you're watching this via YouTube or iTunes. And the next video will be posted here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.